Hello, Fallen Dragonite here, and today I am going to be reviewing the Siege Toy Line's Refraktor, or as we all know him from G1, Reflector. Now then, I got this guy at the beginning of December. However, I wanted to wait for a bit to review this for reasons that will become obvious later on in this review. However, before we get into the review, I want to introduce someone. Waspinator-chan, little custom figure I made. I'll be keeping her on camera in all my reviews, and hopefully her original version's bad luck will not rub off on her. I wonder how Scott McNeil feels about this little thing. Well, anyway, let's take a look at Refraktor. Yes, they had to do that because I'm pretty sure they couldn't trademark Reflector. He looks pretty nice. Kind of close to the G1 toy as they possibly could, but a little extra molded detail to give it more of a Cybertronian feel, I think. Including the molded detail in this chest plate. Head moves quite nicely. It's also the transformation panel to kind of look up and down. Universal shoulders, bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, although it doesn't really work on this one too well because of this accessory, so I'm gonna pop off his gun here, and you can see he has really deep elbows. He also has a bit of a wrist joint there because of the transformation. Hips, universal. Thigh rotation. 90-degree of bend at the knee. And big old ankle tilt, as well as the waist, which is not only just for posability, but also for transformation. As for his weaponry, he has this gun-like weapon. Has this little bit on the bottom. This is more for a certain mode, but kind of looks like a half drum magazine or some sort of a shield to protect his hand as he's holding it. And he has a little shield, which as you can see has two posts. This is bottom one is for holding it in his hand, and this one is for mounting it on his arm, like so. Trying to do this behind camera is not easy. Or you can put it in the port in his shoulder like that. Heck, you can even go like this. Now imagine him having two of those, which is quite possible, but yeah. Anyway, let's take his accessories off and get him transformed into his first mode. First things first, we rotate his waist completely around. Fold out these pieces here. Rotate. And this part's a little tricky. You have to sandwich this stuff together. There's tabs and ports and this tab right here. You can see it's lining up completely, but you can get it to line up. You take this little thing off his chest, rotate his head around, fold it down, and now we have a port to put this on now. We take his arms, fold in the fists, fold these back all the way. There's a tab and a slot, so we rotate this and tab it in like so, and same with the other side. This one's a little tricky because it sometimes pops out on me. Then we fold out his chest plate. Two tabs right there, two slots there. Now we take his accessories, we take this and put it right there in the back. And then next we fold his feet out and we take his gun and pictures, no, excuse me. Some people put it up like this, pointing down, but the pictures show it pointing up like this. So I just go like this, as that's how the box showed it. And there we have his kind of spaceship mode. Yeah, it's about as much of a spaceship mode as all the Shockwave spaceship modes that we've gotten so far. As a matter of fact, if you just untab the legs and, the arms and hold them down like this, kind of hold it like a little tiny laser pistol. Although this is too far up to be a, to be the trigger, but yeah. I say this works better as a laser pistol than a ship. Okay, I'm going to just fold those back down because that's how it's supposed to be. You can see there's a cockpit there. But I still say it works better as a laser pistol. And look, Wasp Chan's almost to scale with it, despite her chibi stature. Again, not much of a fan of this mode, but this kind of was only done to justify selling this individually, because yes, if you know who Refraktor is a trio, and they turn into a single camera. So I'm gonna pop these pieces off, and we are going to turn him into his official third mode, which requires me to untab this, fold this in place. We've got to take this off. We'll take this later. Pop these around, fold these, clip these pieces together, because as you can see there are tabs and holes all over there. There's even a tab right in those toes. Next we flip around the arms and fold them all the way up. Yes, the double jointed elbows are actually for transformation. And then we carefully fold these in so this section goes right into the gap in his foot. A little tricky. There's tabs and slots there. So we fold those in. Now hang on, I'm going to make sure I got this lined up correctly, because trying to do this on camera is a little tricky, but okay. There we go. Clicked it right into place, because it's really difficult to get those tabs into his arms. And he's now just a brick. So what can we do with that brick? Well, there's a reason I said I was waiting until after the holidays. It's because you need 2 more. Yes, you need to buy 3 of these in order to transform it into his complete form, the form that you want it to be. As you can see, there's ports and tabs all over the sides. You just line it up and click them in on either side like so. And next, we'll take his shield and put them all together. Just clip together in place. Kind of hard to do, especially on camera, but here we got the camera lens. There's tabs and there's slots. Just line it up, click it in place like so. Now then, as for these and this extra piece, as you can see, I have this one on top here, this one on the side, this one goes on the bottom like so. And as for the guns, we'll take them and put them together too, like so. And we line up the slots so they go right into... It's kind of hard to do this on camera, but they just go right in like so. And we got the tripod, and there we have refractor in his camera mode. Kind of an bland camera mode, but there's a way we can improve that just a little. We just flip up the toes in the middle piece and get a kind of a viewfinder. I see a lot of people just flip this piece up to complete the look. See, this acts like the adjuster knob. This acts like the shutter button. Really nice looking, and yeah, if you buy a refractor, you need to buy 3. There was an exclusive set that came with a piece that attached to the top as a viewfinder and a flash, I believe, and then a little piece right here that looked like a film reel. It was colored in the original G1 colors, but this is more the cartoon accurate purple, although I'm not sure how well the purple's coming out on camera here. Yeah. I really do like the camera mode. The ship mode I can do without. I mean, maybe use it as a pistol, but for the most part, this is why you want Refraktor. You want it for the camera mode, and it pulls it off pretty nicely, in my opinion anyway. And each individual figure looks pretty accurate to the G1 cartoon design. However, this will not be the end of my Refraktor review, because while this looks nice, there are ways we can improve on this. So next time you'll see Refraktor, well, I will be using the individual refractors for some of my next Siege reviews, but next time we go back to this whole set of refractor, I will actually be looking at some of the add-on kits. But for now, if you are really interested in this design, I say it's pretty much worth it if you're going to pick up each individual one. If you want the more G1 accurate one, it comes with a little effects piece that's a Crimzeek. That works like any other Siege effects part. It comes with the extra pieces, but other than in camera mode, they don't do much else outside of camera mode. At least the side piece that looks like the film reel. Anyway, that's my review of Refraktor. And I'll see you again next video, and so will Little Waspinator-chan here. Later.